Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Henry.
And I'm Megan.
Um, yeah, so we actually finally did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of nerve wracking, like
We're
setting up
talking about
the podcast.
yes.
Yeah,
We finally made the podcast.
yeah, talking about the podcast, guys. I think it had been over a year.
Yeah, that we had been talking about it.
Yeah.
And I think like 2 months ago we tried to do it.
Yeah,
I know we tried to do it on our phone inside the closet.
yeah,
Try to do like as much as acoustics that we can and
to get that crisp audio.
yeah. But
I don't think we liked it because we're very like nitpicky. Like it has to be done a certain
Yeah.
way. It's got to sound a certain way, and like I think that's just our issue that we have.
yeah,
Call it an OCD. I don't care.
it's fine. It happens.
It's
Everyone's
fine.
different.
Everyone's different. A lot of people are like, just do it and just post it. It's like, okay, I understand that.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. But it's like, okay, if we know what we're doing,
Yeah.
I think we have high expectations for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay to make sure it comes out right.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
first time.
it's your stuff, so I mean, or
Yeah.
it's our stuff, so I mean, it's kind of like the way
Of
that we
people
want to
watching.
portray it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
So
your stuff. You do what you want to
Yeah.
do. Like we can't force you
I
to
mean,
do you. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna live your own life. Do whatever.
definitely.
Whatever makes you happy, I guess. And well, this makes us happy. I guess getting it right makes us happy. Like on the first try.
I think honestly, just doing this makes me happy.
I think it's fun. I love to talk. If anybody
Yeah.
knows me, I can talk for days. And
Yeah.
like I had said, or like I always say, literally, like I can teach any moment that I get
Hmm.
that's a teaching moment. I'll do it. Like I'm down to teach.
Yeah,
Like
I think I just like to talk. Honestly,
yeah,
I like to talk about a lot of things, and if for me being like that Hispanic girl or whatever, obviously we like to like have a lot of chisme.
jeez,
So
a lot of queso.
So yeah, I'll come home from like work and I'll like literally just like talk off Henry's ear about my whole day
Yeah,
from like literally the morning leaving the house
yeah,
to
literally.
me
Like
coming
coffee.
home.
My coffee was wrong. I'm just like, it's okay. It's just coffee.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not just coffee. And I'm like, and then I
Well-
get a bad coffee, and I'm just like, yeah, like my coffee's messed up, and I get mad, and then we.
Well, coffee
yeah,
is pretty
anyways.
important. I feel like it's the essential, at least in my life.
Especially during COVID, it's essential.
Uh, it has nothing to do with COVID. I just feel like you need to have a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I stopped drinking coffee in general, like on tap or brew,
Yeah.
and I started drinking more tea. But just like recently, I started drinking more like vanilla lattes with cinnamon powder.
You're welcome.
And I'm like, okay, so if you know anything about us, we love cinnamon powder, canela on everything.
Yeah, literally.
Well, not everything, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. No, literally almost
Coffee
on
and
everything.
lattes,
Hot chocolate.
hot
in
chocolate,
our pancakes.
toast, pancakes, oatmeal.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, it really is.
So I've been drinking more lattes. Or like the cafe au laits or like the cafe mistos from Starbucks, whatever. I don't know. It's just really good. Like it has to have vanilla for whatever
Well,
reason. Just like
I
vanilla.
also like Merit coffee.
Yeah, Merit is good.
That's really good. I mean, it's local around here. Literally, hint local coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really really
Okay.
good.
Favorite Merit location. Favorite local coffee Merit location right now.
Right now,
Yeah.
I have to honestly say, it used to be Broadway,
Okay.
and I'm the medical center.
That one was a nice one, right?
Yeah.
It was like long.
I mean, I only
not
went
putting
in like one time.
we're not putting down the other shops.
I only went
and
in
the
one
locations,
time, but like walking in, I was like very impressed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I like the high ceilings there.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
I think I just like the open space in there.
Yeah.
The open space with like all white. It was just really really nice. It was very chic.
Yeah, it was nice.
Broadway's more like hipster.
Yeah.
Um
And we're not
Which
knocking
one-
down
which one-
any other location,
there's
but
one that's over here too.
Lock Hill Soma,
Lock
I
Hill
think-
Summit
or
is
is it
also like
Chabonneau?
a really I don't know.
one of
but
those. I'm
that
sorry,
one's a really
guys.
nice one too.
Yeah.
That one's like very like
I think that one's very like student oriented, like
I mean, it wasn't bad there.
UTSA
It's
and
still
Carnegie
really
or
nice.
something like that.
The
It
one
is
on
nice.
Santera, I feel like it's very business like.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like my least favorite.
Santerre.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little too small.
Yeah.
The one, okay, so my favorite one is Austin, the one in Austin, Texas, on South Lamar Street.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we went there.
Yeah, we took Andrew,
Yeah.
and
And they also have one like in the San
Yeah,
Antonio airport.
yeah, they do. Oh, they
They
do.
just
Well, they
added that,
closed it because of
and then they
COVID.
closed
I'm
it.
like,
Yeah,
what?
we only
Like,
went like once.
you need coffee in an airport. I know travel bans and
Yeah.
all that stuff, but it's like you need. We traveled a couple times when they opened back up. All the cities and
Mhm.
states and all that. And the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, we're gonna have some local coffee. We're gonna have some Merit coffee. Like it's gonna be so good. And then
Yeah.
we go in and it's closed. I'm just like, well, there's water. Like you can drink water, but that's about it. And no, okay. So mine's Austin. I love Austin. I think I like it because it's a house. Literally, it's a house.
Yeah, it was really cute. It was a really cute place.
Yeah,
I
it's
totally
it
forgot
is
about that.
it is very small.
I was thinking here, San Antonio.
Yeah,
But I forgot that we went in Austin.
it's
So that
very.
one's really
It's
nice
like
too.
very small, but it's a house. They literally just bought a house and built a coffee shop in it. Like
You could be right.
innovation.
You could be
They
right.
saved money, is what they did. Like they already
Yeah.
had plumbing. All they got to do is put filtration.
But anyways, happy
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it is Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Or Valentine's
We're talking
weekend.
about our love of coffee, our love
Yeah.
for coffee.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's weekend. Like we said, we've been planning this, and we've been married for almost 2 years.
Yeah. Almost.
This September, it's going to be 2 years.
2 years.
So about a year and a couple months, we've been
Yeah.
married. It's been an amazing time. It's been so fun.
I'm so glad you're saying that. I'm so
Give-
glad that you're
give
saying
this-
it's been an amazing time. Honestly,
Give the
it's,
side eye.
it's definitely a crazy
Anybody watching?
thing. Getting married and stuff at
I'm not gonna say it's
a
easy.
young age. I
Yeah.
think.
Are we young?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm so,
I'm just kidding.
really, I'm 24. Well, I feel like
I think it's a good
literally,
age.
I feel like now that I'm gonna be 25, like at the in the June? Yeah, in June. I almost forgot my birthday.
I forget how old I am
I
sometimes.
feel like sometimes like I might be a little old. Like this is like my halfway mark, and it's not.
You're a quarter. You're gonna be a beautiful quarter. Is what
See,
you're
I
gonna
feel
be.
like I'm at my halfway mark, not even the quarter. Seriously.
No, you're a beautiful quarter. Is what you're gonna be.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So a year and a couple months, and it's been fun. Like I said, I know when we had started YouTube, we started vlogging. Do you remember that? We vlogged our wedding.
Well, we vlogged the honeymoon,
Yeah.
not so much of the wedding. It was right.
I think it was 2 days. It was 2 days before because we vlogged kind of going to the
I
airport.
didn't vlog. You.
Well, it was
vlogged.
me.
Yeah,
I've
you
always kind of been the one
vlogged.
that's want to been on camera, vlogging.
Well, yeah. Well, that's also because of like I was very insecure around that time. Sorry, I hit the mic. I was very insecure around that time of like wanting to vlog, and I was like super shy.
Being
and
in front of the
stuff.
camera?
Yeah, being in front of the camera. I mean, I didn't know what to say or what to do, so
Yeah, I think that's the hard part.
yeah,
You don't know what
it
to
was
say.
very awkward for
Yeah.
me. But
And you have people looking at you, and it's just like,
and then when you mentioned YouTube, I was like, oh
Mhm.
shoot, yeah.
yeah,
So it's not like me being on Snapchat. This is like YouTube where anybody could literally be on it.
And just
So
put comments and just comments.
but yeah, I think 2 days before our wedding, when we had arrived in Seattle, you were the one that was kind of just vlogging and stuff, and it was just like you and the guys because you had the camera either way.
Yeah.
So even if I wanted to vlog, like you had the camera, so I couldn't even vlog if I wanted to,
My bad.
which was fine for me because I was like, I'm not
Like
that
you were
into
nervous,
it.
yeah.
I wasn't that into it, and obviously like after our wedding and stuff, around the time that
Dude.
it was during the honeymoon week,
Yeah.
we were vlogging like the places that we were going to,
Our first tattoos.
the baseball game. What else did we vlog? The football game.
I think we vlogged the pop culture museum.
Yeah, that's right.
Not necessarily like,
It was pretty much
yeah,
like
because we
the
couldn't
whole,
really
like,
show what was happening in there, but
we were
us
pretty
just in
much
there.
showing like our experience in Seattle.
Yeah.
As far as like just us two and like, kind of just like adventuring out in Seattle because I had never.
we literally walked everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I
we
had
took those lime
never
cars,
really
the little
been.
lime Fiats.
Yeah, that was another thing.
That was
too.
pretty cool. And then we went to different coffee shops, but
Yeah.
I don't think we would have been able to vlog those moments in any other city or state.
But I mean, I'm really
it
glad
just-
that we did that.
It felt good.
It was really
It felt good that it
Cool.
was there in Seattle, in Umpqua, Snoqualmie, all that, all of that, just kind of vlogging through there.
Yeah.
I think if it would have been a different city, not putting down any other cities because we love like different places,
Yeah.
but Seattle was like the spot. I love Seattle.
Yeah.
Like,
Seattle's very
or just
beautiful.
Washington in general. How
Oh
about
no,
that?
it's a very beautiful city. I thought it was very like artsy,
Yeah.
which I loved.
I think,
The weather was like perfect.
I mean, that's,
I fell in love with the weather.
yeah,
The people were like super nice.
they are nice there.
And I don't know, it's just something about Seattle that just felt very good.
Yeah.
So
Just in general, Washington is just amazing.
yeah.
So when we normally go to Seattle or Washington, sorry, we hit up Tacoma. We go to Bellevue. We also go, of course, downtown Seattle. We go to Lower Queen Anne.
And the salmon's really
The
good.
salmon is really good.
Yeah.
Grilled.
That's
salmon.
literally the only time I ever eat salmon.
Like so cliche, grilled salmon Caesar, salmon Caesar, whatever salad.
Mm-hmm.
Like super cliche. Everyone gets it.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's different. It hits different over there.
Mm-hmm.
No lie. Yeah, we love that city. We love the whole state of Washington. It's just really fun. Where did we go to when we took the ferry? I'm like going blank
baseball
because
game.
we went to Alki Beach.
Oh no, we went
like
to
near Junction.
Oh wait, I don't even know.
And then
not
we went back up to First Avenue, and then we took the ferry
yeah,
to.
we went to like a small little town. It was cute.
Oh man,
it was a small little town. I don't remember what the town was called.
That one was a pretty cool town. We saw the
Yeah.
seal.
Yeah.
We were coming out of the water. We almost went. What is it? Was it canoeing or kayaking? I think it was
I don't know.
kayaking. It was kayaking, but we didn't because we had to get back to the city because
Yeah.
we almost missed. We actually almost missed the last boat. I
Mhm.
think to get back into the city, whatever.
Yeah, because there's buses that take us to the boat or the ferry or whatever.
Yeah.
And so
If not, we would have had to walk a whole.
or we could have just stayed at a hotel then.
Yeah, a little Airbnb.
Yeah, it would have been cute, honestly.
I don't remember what the place was. The little town that we took the boat to. Anyways,
So Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Like we said, we've been
It's
married a
been-
year,
It's been
and
fun. How's your Valentine's been?
it was good.
Yeah.
Went to go get my feet done. You got your nails done. You got your feet done. We went
Yeah.
shopping.
Went
bought
out for our brunch.
We went out to a brunch like you've always been wanting for a long time, but we've just
Yeah.
been super busy, and I feel really bad
Yeah.
not giving it to you sooner. But this is a perfect time
Well,
because
work
we
schedules and
Yeah.
then, just life in general. Like
Just
we don't
life.
ever go.
yeah.
Sometimes we just make breakfast here.
I got house slippers.
I did too.
Yeah.
I got
little
house
cheetah ones?
slippers. Yeah.
I think I feel like that's what I'm more excited about is putting on those house slippers.
Yeah.
I learned real quick that you have to get a smaller size
Mhm.
because they stretch out.
Well,
I don't
I
really like
mean-
having big slippers and then they're just like flopping everywhere, which they're probably supposed to be like that. I don't know. I'm not
a slipper expert.
I'm not a slipper expert or a dad yet. I don't know. Do dads wear
You
Is
are
that like
a
a thing?
dad. You're a dad of like 4 dogs.
animals? They're not dogs. They're
No,
animals.
They are puppies.
They're literally
We have 4 puppies. We have
they're
a
literally
lab,
like
right?
mini wolves.
We have a lab.
We have a
a
lab.
Chihuahua,
Chihuahua. We have a
half Chihuahua, half Pomeranian.
and poodle.
Yeah, she's like a mixed dog,
And then
basically.
and then there's
then
Pomeranian
her
Chihuahua.
dad, which is a half Chihuahua, half poodle. So it's Kylie,
We have
Otis,
animals.
Sweet Pea, and Chiquito.
And Otis.
I just said that,
Oh.
didn't I?
No, I think I don't know. Can't forget Otis. He cries a lot. I don't know if I really
He's
like
very
him.
sensitive.
Yeah, he's very. I don't like that.
Okay, so Valentine's Day. Anyways, we had a really good Valentine's weekend. We
We-
actually started a little bit early.
Yeah,
I
I don't think. Do we ever celebrate on Valentine's Day? I don't think so.
I honestly don't know.
We always celebrate before because I think on Valentine's Day we just like to stay in and just relax,
Yeah,
throw on some movies, eat some popcorn, and
I feel like that's a good Valentine's Day.
that is good Valentine's Day.
I don't remember doing anything
have-
else, honestly.
We have dinner a
Yeah.
couple nights before or the night before, and then we just stay home Valentine's Day and eat chocolates,
Hang out.
hang out.
do-
Or I think what it is on Valentine's Day, we go like on double dates with our parents. Even though
Yeah.
it sounds kind of weird. Whatever. We love our parents.
Yeah.
They take us out or we
Hey,
take
I'm
them
just
out.
glad that we have good relationships with our parents,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's really good. I think it's very
I
healthy,
think
and
it's
all
a
the
win.
support they give
I feel
us.
like it's a win
It's a double win.
because my parents love Henry, and I know, there are some times where like some
Yes.
relationships are not that great,
Yeah.
son-in-laws and parents and stuff or whatever. So
Family drama kind of
yeah,
stuff.
so I'm totally a win when like my parents just love you and adore you. Sometimes my mom and my dad will call
Extra
just
points.
to find out how Henry's doing and stuff. And so sometimes they'll call him instead of me. So like I
Or
love
I'll,
it.
I'll straight up just call your parents and be like, "Hey, what are y'all doing tonight? Cause we're hungry."
Yeah,
Like,
because my mom like cooks the best.
and we'll just go
So
over and just have dinner and just hang out with them and watch
a
Wild
movie or
Wild West
whatever.
movies. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Not all the time.
Whatever that we
I
do.
think the last time we had saw Guardians of the Galaxy
Well,
with them.
also like I love it too because like my mom's very like she tries to, or not tries, but like she's very like crafty and she loves to do like a bunch of artsy type
I
stuff.
remember that. That
And
was fun.
so
Got me into
sometimes
it.
too we'll kind of like go over just to like paint a canvas
Yeah.
or whatever.
I have some canvases. We actually have them. I don't know where they're at, but they're somewhere.
So I mean, like I said, it's a win.
It's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, like back to Valentine's Day, we were talking about it. I don't think it always has to be like. I mean, you have to set that specific day.
Yeah.
With your loved one, your spouse, boyfriend, or girlfriend, um, to have that date. Like
Yeah.
ours, we had a day date.
Mhm.
We went shopping. We Manny's Petties, had a good brunch, but we can also take our parents out on Valentine's Day. Like it's Valentine's Day is like a love appreciation kind of thing, right?
I
Like
feel like
specifically designed.
I feel like Valentine's is so overrated sometimes
It
because
is.
a lot of times I feel like they make it out to seem like Valentine's Day is only for, you know, a relationship as far
Yeah.
as like, us type of relationship, marriage or whatever,
Yeah.
boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever the case is. But I feel like it could even just be friendships. Like if you want to
Yeah.
take your friend out, go ahead, take them out.
There it is.
If it's
That's
girls'
simple.
night, guys' night, sometimes, hey, like those sons that don't have a girlfriend, take out your mom. Go,
Straight up. It's not too late. It's still Valentine's
take
Day.
her out to dinner and whatever.
It is overrated because I'm not putting Valentine's Day down, but like you can do that whenever.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you have to set the schedule,
like you
set
don't
the
really
time.
need one day, right?
Yeah. They just I think
Which means like I can get flowers like every day if I wanted to.
Oh, every day?
Instead of just February 14th.
You think? Yeah, I mean I don't know.
Since you're saying Valentine's Day is every day, right? So
Just like I say Christmas is every day. Some
Yeah.
people don't understand that. Cuz it is.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll remind you.
it's-
I'll remind you the next time. Christmas is every day, remember?
It's a gift to be
So-
present is what it
No, but-
It's a
But
gift to be
I
present.
definitely think Valentine's can be a little overrated, but it's definitely a fun thing to celebrate.
I think what I love is they bring all the chocolates out.
Yeah, the chocolates, the hearts,
Like
the
we
pinks.
we literally
reds.
I think we went 2 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
to go get chocolate, the heart chocolates or the chocolate box from Kilwin's downtown. And like it wasn't on Valentine's Day. It was literally 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It might have been a month before.
Yeah.
And we just started buying chocolates, and it's
Yeah.
like that's what it's about. Okay,
Well, yeah,
so
because I fell in love with the
back
chocolates
to the
there.
flowers. We have setups upstairs in our restroom, the different flowers. I
Yeah, and you
actually
like that,
I
right?
really like it.
Me too.
They're real flowers. They're not just like
It kind of adds like a
They're
little
not
bit
fake.
of life inside the room. I don't know what it is about like little even like little succulents.
yeah, we have
Like
we should have put one
plants.
up here.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the succulents that we have.
We
like,
have real
even
plants.
that,
Like we don't use
like when I see one inside the room, like it's so enjoyable to look at.
Yeah.
Or else like
Like
I said,
it's-
like now that we have, or like you said that we have like the flowers like inside
it's
the
a
restroom.
livelihood. Like it
It's so cute. Like you just added so much more. Before that place used to be like where my makeup was at.
oh my god.
And obviously we like totally cleaned out that whole spot and like
Yeah.
organized
You
it.
mean I cleaned
much
it
more,
out?
No, I did too. I made you come and help me since you were nagging about it. So I like fixed up my whole like makeup area, put it in a different spot, made it look a lot nicer and organized. So just like adding that flower vase just added so much more to the restroom. Like
It did.
yeah.
And we put those rock flower pebbles or whatever.
Yeah, Yeah,
The
it
crystal
adds
little thingies in
more.
there.
And then, like, even inside the bedroom too,
Yeah, the
I
pink.
added the pink flowers. I don't know what the heck they are, but they just look so lively inside a room. And,
Yeah,
like, I love it. Like,
it
now,
definitely complements the room
yeah,
because everything we either have is black, gray,
or white.
or white, or
So
any kind of
seeing, like,
taupe
that
or
pink
tan, or
color, I just love it.
yeah, just it literally
I love
stands out in the
pink.
room.
I love pink. So, like,
Yeah,
seeing that pink color was like,
I like
oh,
pink.
it's so
I
enjoyable.
like the pink, the peaches, the
I
salmons,
even love
the skin
whenever
tone type.
I love it when, like, your mom even has, like, flowers on top of, like, her dinner table.
Yeah.
Like, it's so great. I like it.
Okay, so I don't
I
like.
know you don't like it because, like, you can't see sometimes
Yeah.
to look at the people or to look at each other, but I love it because
I
it
so at
adds
a
a lot
table with
more.
me personally, a table it needs to be clear because I need to have conversation with you. That's what
Yeah,
a
but you
table's
just
for.
move the
I mean,
flowers.
maybe if it's like a little small vase, like a
Yeah,
vase, that's cool. But
yeah,
having a tower, I'm like I want to see you
yeah.
at the dinner table.
Well, I
I
still
want to
like
talk
it.
to you.
I still like it.
And like anytime we go out to like dinner places, they have or like weddings, and I get it, stuff like that.
Yeah,
They have the big old. I'm like, I want to see who's around me, not just look at flowers.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not, what did we have? We had small little, right? That's my whole concept. Like, if you're at a table, like you talk at a
Yeah.
table or
But it's
eat.
also really nice just
It's
to have.
yeah,
I
it's
guess
good to have a
maybe it's
nice
like a
decor.
girl thing. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe mine is just like a table
Yeah,
is
I
there to
get you.
have table talks.
It's like, you know how you love candles?
Oh my
I
god,
love the flowers or
ooh,
succulents.
we actually need to
So,
use those. Yeah, I'm a killer for candles. We have, I think they're like blue ocean or some kind of ocean spray.
mm-hmm.
We got them from Target, and they're
Yeah.
little. They're like in little mason jars, super cheap. I was like, I'm just gonna buy them because I like
But
candles
you
just in
really
general.
like them.
And so we got them, and I still have yet to turn them on. But we got some candles from Pink, by Victoria's Secret or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
special edition ones, and it's a black one. I have it right next to my desk by the computer.
And you see, like, you love looking at it, right?
I like it because it's black and it has like a white marble kind of mixed into the pottery, the vase.
Yeah.
But I don't want to turn it on. Like I don't want to waste it. Like or not waste, not necessarily it's gonna get wasted. I just like the way it looks, and I don't want that candle
What's meant
to
to
run
be
out.
wasted?
No, I know, but like I just want to leave it there. I don't want to turn it on. It's just
Find
that
another one.
it's a real candle, but it's specifically designed for decoration only.
Got you.
Like it's that kind of candle.
Okay, so speaking of Valentine's Day, speaking of, like, us being officially married,
For a year and a couple months.
a year and a half,
Lit-
pretty much, right?
Almost a year. No, we're literally a year and 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A year and 2 months. No, we're not 2 months.
What's
in.
today? Oh,
Okay,
today's
well, either way, almost a
Anyways,
year
it's been great.
and a half, right?
Yeah.
What has been your experience with you now being married? Like, what can you say after being married? Like, you went from, like, literally just having me as your girlfriend,
Yeah.
having me as your
Fiance and now wife.
and now wife. So, like, what has been your experience? I have to know. This is a
no,
hot seat.
This is hot. I can't.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm starting to sweat. Like, the AC turned off? Or,
We'll see if there's a next podcast.
Open the door. It's cold, anyways. Yeah. No, it's been good. I've enjoyed every moment of it. It's definitely a learning curve, especially for me,
Yeah.
because I'm always just in my own head, in the sense of like
Like, now you have to,
I
like, think of somebody
expect-
else.
yeah, I expect for you to know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So having to communicate, and not that I'm not a good communicator, it's just if I know something, I'm just gonna do it real quick, and if I can do it myself, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I got you.
But no, communicating
Which I've learned that about you.
is one thing I've learned.
Yeah.
And it's been kind of a learning curve. And I know they always say it like the most important thing in a marriage is communication. And it's like, yeah, it is hard for me to communicate sometimes.
Yeah.
Like to be able to express what I'm feeling sometimes. I think that can be hard sometimes because I'll just speak my mind,
Mhm.
and some people might get scared, and it's just like you're there listening. And then when you have to speak your mind, I'm there listening. So I
Yeah.
think communication and listening
Okay.
are very important. That's just something, if anybody's watching, thinking about getting married, is married and having a hard time, or in a relationship.
See, you,
Yeah,
I feel like you had to learn communication
big
and
time.
I had to learn to listen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess those two things are
Yes.
super important. I was just listening to you right now and I was like,
You're like, oh, what was that?
see, I was just, yeah, I was listening to you and it was just like, that caught me because I was like, wait, I had to learn to
I
listen.
think
But it's not so much of like me ignoring you or like, not paying attention. That's not what I mean by listening. I'm talking about like there are times when I had to like shut up basically and just like listen to you talk.
sit down
Because
and
yeah,
yeah,
cuz the way I used to be, which was like or still sometimes, I'm not going to lie, like I'll just cut you off and then start talking again.
and then start crying. I would start crying if you did that. I would always
You don't
start crying.
cry. You don't
I
cry.
don't cry.
You no, I've only seen you cry a couple of times and it was like at the wedding.
Oh my god, I was a big baby at the wedding.
You were a
I
big
don't care.
baby. I wasn't. I
I don't
didn't cry
care.
at
I
all.
don't care if I cried.
But yeah, you cried.
I literally cried because my grandma was there. Like that was always a dream of mine,
Oh,
is for my grandma to be there. She was,
yeah.
and well, she's still alive, thank God. Um, but yeah,
But yeah,
I
you
think
definitely.
back to the communication, or no, onto another topic of how's it impacted me or what have I learned.
Mhm.
Um, always having that connection,
Yeah.
that love connection, in a sense of taking care of myself or taking care of you, treating myself, or whatever the case is, but like making sure we feel that connection still, because sometimes people say they fall out of love, and it's like,
Yeah.
where did you miss your step? And I
Well,
think
yeah.
that's it's not necessarily a fear of mine,
Mhm.
but I've learned from watching a distance from people is to make sure like we're connected.
Well, yeah, you
Like
have to work on it daily. I think a
like
lot of
whenever
people.
go
I
ahead.
feel like a lot of people are always like, "Oh yeah, once you get married, like that's it. Like what else
Yeah.
is there to like work
And
on?"
we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. And so,
Like once I have you, that's it. You can't go nowhere.
yeah, and it's just kind of like
It's like
no,
no, that's the wrong mindset.
it's not just that. Like
Yeah.
you have to work on it daily, I feel.
Yeah.
That's at least that's what I've learned after getting married cuz before when I was just your girlfriend,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like when we would see each other during the day, hang out,
And then have to go to
and
work
then
or school.
well, yeah, but then like I would go home back
That's
at
it.
my house, then you would go your separate ways and stuff and then kind of meet up the next day or whenever.
Yeah.
And so it was just like that. And now we actually live together and it's a little bit more different. You have to learn a lot about
Yeah.
how I am and I had to
And how you
learn
like your makeup
more.
everywhere.
Well, yeah, but I had to learn about you, kind of like how you just leave your shoes and clothes everywhere. And I had to
Oh,
pick up after
putting me
you.
on
Well,
blast.
yeah, because you were putting my
Putting me
makeup
on
on
blast.
blast. And so
Okay.
it was just kind of like I had to learn stuff about you
Yeah.
that it was just kind of like,
I hate that I do that though. I always say it. Like I hate that I leave my shoes everywhere.
you don't hate
My
it that
clothes.
much
Yes, I
because
do, and
once
I
you get
want to
home, you
change it. I'm
literally.
like, somebody help me. How do I change this? Anyways,
Well, either way, I mean, you still leave your stuff everywhere.
you know what I like the most is
What?
having a fixed bed. Like
Yeah.
make the bed. Unless I'm running late for work, I'll just be like, leave everything there. Throw the pillows.
Yeah.
And they're just
It
there.
makes you feel like you did something that
Yeah.
day.
Success.
Yeah, I know what you mean. 'Cause
No, it feels
That's how I
good. It
feel.
feels good making the bed. I think that's one thing that's.
but yeah, like
I think it's very
going
important
back,
in a
though,
relationship.
working on it daily.
Yeah.
So I definitely do feel like
It's very
very
important.
important in the relationship. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Even
Yeah, because then
from
you'll lose connection.
even when people say, okay, going back to that, right? People would say like, well, you don't have to like work out anymore, and it's like,
I haven't worked out. I'm sorry.
no, I haven't. No, but we started. No, we do it together.
We
We go on
we
walks
started kinda-
together, or like we
Ooh, we
kind
need to
of
go on a
start
walk
eating healthy
tonight.
together.
Yeah.
and stuff. There are times where like, obviously we eat
We
pizza or
eat,
spaghetti or whatever,
yeah,
but
we eat pretty okay. I
yeah.
think we take care of ourselves.
But I feel like a lot of people though they
We
kind
don't
of just like say,
overindulge.
"Oh yeah, you lose yourself or whatever.
Yeah,
It's okay because like you're married
like
already.
can't go nowhere now. You're
Yeah, you
stuck.
don't have to look good
It's
for
like
anybody
no,
else or
like
whatever." But it's
you
like
got
you
to keep that
still have
connection.
to look good for your husband, your wife.
Yeah,
I think so.
especially in bed.
Yes. Going to
Like
bed too. That's like one thing
I
actually I picked
love.
up.
Okay,
I
I
picked up off of
love
like
what you do.
my mother-in-law
I love what you do.
is like, putting on that lotion or
Gets
that
me going.
perfume or whatever right before
Yeah,
going to
I
bed.
like that.
So when you're going to bed, he kind of like knows how you smell. And it
Oh,
smells
I
really
love
good.
that. I love going to sleep with that and then just kind of cuddle you,
He knows your
or
scent.
you cuddle me. Like I'm the big spoon, or sometimes I'm the little spoon.
Yeah, whatever the case is. But yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely do love, putting on that lotion before going to
or a
bed and
nice
stuff.
little lingerie outfit,
Oh yeah.
like not just
I mean, just don't
a
wear like a
t-shirt
big old t-shirt and having your hair
or a
all crazy
hoodie.
or whatever.
Yeah, like
You're nice
dress
where
up
you
to
can
go to
like
bed.
go to bed sexy.
Sometimes when you wake up, okay, so whenever I don't know how we got on the topic of this, but like going to bed clean, fresh, and like just showered. You wake up in the morning, you're just like, it feels kind of good.
Yeah.
Like you get up and get your coffee and head to work, and it feels good. But yeah, I like that you do that. The perfume and
Yeah.
all that.
I
Like
mean, I
know,
don't go to bed like with my makeup on, but
yeah, of course, because then you can get acne and
yeah, I
all
mean,
that
I don't
kind of
do
stuff.
that, but definitely just like, throwing on a
Yeah, I
little
love
bit
your
of like that
perfume.
nice lotion or whatever. That always adds a lot.
You have your scent
Mm-hmm.
that you use. I need a scent pretty soon, hopefully. I think I need to get a nice scent, a nice cologne.
Your nice cologne. Well, you have a lot of colognes.
I do have a
actually.
lot of colognes, so I'm
just
trying
glad
to
you
use
I'm
those
just
up.
glad you smell good. Let's just say that. I'm
Thank
just
you.
really glad that you smell good.
Oh wow, thanks.
Yes.
I'm glad I do. I'm glad you enjoy my scent.
Yes, because like if you didn't, then
Like,
ooh. But
somebody come help this guy. Let's see. The other thing that I was going to say is that connection.
Mm-hmm.
After a year and a couple months, is having that connection of asking you, "How are you?" or "What's on your mind."
I was just thinking that too.
I think that's very important.
Yeah.
Not
Asking
not
how
just
your
in
day was too. That's like super important. Because there are times where like I'll have like a hard day at work, and like you'll ask me literally. You do this all the time though. Well, how was your day at work? Like,
literally, like
there I go.
we start off a
going
conversation.
on and on and on
How
about
was
like
your
my
day?
day at work.
Yeah,
But it feels so good because it's like, okay, I needed to say all of that.
Yeah.
So then when I come home,
I'm different.
I'm good.
I'm different. I don't. You ask me how my day was at work, and then I'll be like, "Oh, it was good, busy as usual."
Well, I
And
ask
then
you.
I think you
I
asked
ask
me
you
how I'm
because it's
doing.
just, it's there. Like if he wants to tell me, you can tell me. And there are times when like you don't want to tell me, you're just kind of like, oh, it was work.
Yeah,
And
I don't really like to
kind of
talk.
know from there that it's like, okay, well, if it was good, it was good. If it was bad, it was bad.
One thing I like when you ask is like,
I don't try to force it out, basically.
like, how are you doing? Like working on the different stuff. And I tell you, like I think that's what's most interesting to me, is everything else that we work on. It's like, oh, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? It's like that.
Oh, you're talking about like
all the
creative.
creatives, yeah, all the digital creative stuff that we do, but
like your ideas.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah.
Like because you're my wife, I share my ideas with you. I don't do that with everybody because you're not supposed to, but having that person to talk to, like that close, like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I was thinking we do it like this, but I don't like it, but I still want to do it this way, or whatever the case is. Or I'll ask you for advice, like, hey, what do you think of this? And I mean, we have a huge project coming
we have
up.
that connection together. We have that in common. Is like doing the creative work. Whether it's just like, you doing your photography work to like even just making simple like business cards for clients. It's just kind of like,
which you killed, by the way. Like,
well, what I was gonna say was that it's just like I'm just glad that we both have like that, that in common.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh well, it looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like we study
you
each
always
other's.
Kill it. And it's just like you'll tell me the truth, like, this kind of
this
like
line doesn't look
that
good.
great.
There's too much
Yeah.
dead space
And I'm just
here.
really glad that we both like we have that in common. Where
Yeah.
we both want to make sure that it's like, okay, we're
It's
both,
the best
yeah, it's the best, and
for our clients. We have to
we're
send out
not
the
afraid to tell each
exact.
other,
I
and we
posted
won't
that on. Yeah.
we won't even get our feelings hurt. It's just like, tell me the truth, please.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, at least.
Yeah. You'll be like, what do you think of this font? What do you think of this
Yeah.
typography? Like, what does this look like? And I'll tell you. And then I'll ask you, like, hey, what do you think about this clip?
Yeah.
What do you think about this photo? And then you'll straight up tell me, mm, come back to it, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah,
I
like
try
what
not
you
to be
said.
harsh.
And it goes back to communication and listening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get upset. Like, no, I don't like that. You shouldn't do it, but you should do this part.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it. Sometimes I don't listen until the very end. And it's like, yeah, I should have listened.
Yeah.
So guys, listen to your spouse. Listen. Most of the time, your wife knows the right answer. Like, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. But yeah, I think it's, I don't know, having that connection like that is
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm able to go to you. I think it's because we have that in common. You have to find, I think people just in general have to find what they have in common with their spouse, because we have differences.
Yeah, we
have
definitely do.
big differences.
There are sometimes where, yeah,
and
even something so small.
And we kind of get heated a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. Like, and that's okay.
What was like
I
the
feel like it's
makeup
okay.
thing?
The makeup, oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. When you told me when we were at home, the store, not at home, but you know,
At home, the
yeah,
store.
the store,
The retail store.
You know, I was looking for stuff to get organized inside our bathroom closet.
Yeah.
And then you straight out just told me, like, I don't like that you have your makeup just everywhere on our counter.
I don't.
And I was just kind
I
of like,
want a clean counter.
are you serious? Like, I actually like
Very
that my
serious.
makeup's on the counter. It's more convenient to me. And, you know, obviously I have it in like those little trays and whatever they are, the clear containers. I don't know what
The
they are.
plexis, I don't
Yeah.
know. The organizers, the
makeup
organizers, the
organizers,
palette
yeah.
organizers,
So like
lipstick.
obviously I have them in there, but it's just like it's just out there on the counter.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And so for me, I always thought it was a cute thing. And now that you told me
When-
that, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little offended and I was kind of mad. And like I was just kind of like, okay, well then you're gonna pay for it. If you're complaining to me, you're gonna pay for it. And then I was like,
and guess who paid for it?
Guess what? And
I
if you're
did.
no, actually I did.
Oh, yeah,
But I
think
was
you did.
like,
well, because we got frames, we're gonna print some stuff, and
yeah.
we got some canvases.
Yeah, because I thought about it and I was like, okay, he's right.
But it looks nice now.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to me,
But
and look,
I
you
didn't
got
want
flowers.
to. Yeah, and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to be honest. I was just kind of like, well, it's his problem. And if he has that problem, he can do it by himself and fix up all my makeup.
Which
and
I did.
No, you didn't.
And your lotions, oh my goodness.
And it went from like a makeup organization to me looking at other containers that had my lotions, my perfumes, to a bunch of other stuff I didn't even know I had inside the closet.
And now you have room though.
And
like,
here it was,
we have
like
room on our
I would
counter.
literally open up the door to our our restroom closet, and I would always think like, oh, I hate that Henry's not organized in here. And honestly, it was me. It was literally me.
Very organized.
I didn't realize that like I had that much stuff. My jewelry, the jewelry box, to like my
lotions,
straightener, my blow dryer. I had 2 blow dryers.
Well, one of them was mine.
Oh, I thought the second one was mine. I was like, dang, I had 2.
No, that solid blue one's mine.
And then my curler, the wave, and it was just like a lot of stuff that I just had in there. Yeah, the wand and all my little bobby pins, chongles, little rubber bands, my eyelashes, just a whole bunch of like stuff I just had that I did not realize. Sunscreens, I had so many sunscreens.
Well, we use those.
Yeah, but I didn't realize I had that many.
5. And we almost threw them away. And I was like, wait, when do they expire?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we have till this year.
Face mask.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy that
those are nice.
It ended up being all of my stuff.
Yeah.
And so
I literally have one.
I know you were working.
Section.
I know you were working on
some
stuff. And
literally, you kept
we
literally
got home,
calling me, and I was
got
just like, I'm
home,
working
and
on a
I was
video.
just kind of like,
I'm
you know
working
what?
on some clips.
I'm gonna work on doing the closet, and I thought I was gonna be able to do it by myself. And when I started looking at all my stuff, I started getting a headache.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Since Henry was the one who pointed it out, I'm gonna have him come in to help me.
Yeah.
And you kept getting upset because I kept calling you because I was disturbing you or whatever. But I was like, no, you're the one who pointed it out. You're gonna help me. So it actually looks a lot better. And like I
It
said, like
does with the
we
flowers.
eliminated my all that makeup on the counter and we added the flower vase. So
Crisp,
it looks really great.
prestige.
Yes. And the closet looks a lot better too.
Me, okay, so I am. I think we all have our flaws, though. You're not the only one. Like I'm disorganized
Well,
with.
of course we had our
I'm
flaws.
I'm disorganized with camera gear and equipment, and
Yeah.
it might be a surprise. Like you're a photographer, you're a videographer, creative artist. Like you should be organized. Okay, there's times where I'm just like,
You'll
leave.
kind of just
I'll
like
leave.
throw things.
I'll leave the SD
I
card
have a
there. I'll
hard
leave the
no, I have a
SSD
very hard
there,
time. I have a very hard
and
time of believing that because I've seen you with like even like the phone chargers and you're very like nicely like wrapping
Velcro or
the
just
charger.
yeah. Well, because they're
And for
yeah.
me I'm just kind of like roll it up, throw it anywhere.
I'm like, you have to understand cable, man. You have to take care of that cable because what if you don't have another cable?
But I
Then
have
you have to go
another
buy
cable.
another cable. Well, I'm just saying, like,
I
sometimes
know.
cables get expensive,
I
so
know
it's
what you
like,
mean, but it's just
yeah,
like my thinking. I'm just like, no, I'll just buy another one. Like, but you
yeah.
see, like you're thinking a different way. I think a different way
I do,
off of that.
it's like it's expensive equipment, so you
Even
got to take care of it. But sometimes
backpacks,
I'm just like,
even the backpacks, like you have it organized a certain way.
yeah, my camera
For
bag.
myself, it's just like throwing my laptop, the
Well,
charger.
no, I think it's because the backpack you have. Like my bag is specifically no. You just you just throw it in there.
Yeah, pretty much. Because there are
Throw your
sometimes
$2,000 laptop in there. It doesn't matter.
no, I put it into like the slot that it has to be in.
Yeah,
But
no.
there's times where like I think I'm not gonna lie, I think I had like crackers in there from like
Southwest like a long time ago.
I have no idea.
Last year,
I have crackers in
2019,
there. I
from
have no
Hawaii.
idea where they're from. So I'm like, okay, yeah.
No, I think it's a backpack.
No,
I'm telling you, I think it is a backpack because with mine, I
I
have
don't
all
think
the
so.
dividers, I have all the slots and all that. So it's like, okay, I can fit this here, I can fit this here. This lens goes here, boom, boom, boom. It's all divided, so it's
Yeah.
easier. Like, okay, I know where everything's at. You open it up, it's like, okay, well, this is a camera, this is the cleansing or the cleaning cloth, the
Let's just say I
blower,
feel
the
like in
duster.
some ways you're a little bit more organized than what I am. Even from like our drawers, like our dresser or
I
whatever.
roll my yeah.
You know, you have because
We
you
have the
have
dividers.
yeah,
We
you
have the
have your
same
tower.
dividers.
You have your what is it?
It's a chest, I
A
think.
chest,
Tower chest, whatever.
tower chest, the 6 drawer. What is it called? Chest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have yours. I have mine. Two separate ones. We both have like the same amount of dividers in there because we got them at IKEA, and they're totally a lifesaver. And I look at your stuff like whenever I'm like folding and I put away your clothes, I'm like, dang, like you're so organized. Like inside your drawers, like you have everything rolled up, you have everything a certain way,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it looks really nice. And for
Thanks.
me, it's like, not that my stuff doesn't look nice, but
Yeah.
I have like random stuff in one spot that I'm like, where did this come
Like, what
from?
is this for?
Yeah, where did this come from? And why is this like this? And I get frustrated and I'm there again, like trying to like refold everything. And it's just somehow in the beginning, I had a certain amount of clothes in there
Yeah.
and it just feels like it just got added more clothes in
And
there.
we cleaned it up, especially me. Like, I looked
Yeah.
at your stuff and I'm like, this has got to go. This has got to go. This has got to go. And
I
like,
feel like that
we
happens a lot.
we both
then
got rid of a lot of
lately,
clothes.
where
And then I finally stooped down to like, okay, I'm only shopping at this place, which we both did.
so I feel
We're only
like
shopping here. Boom, boom,
now that
boom.
we're actually
So
talking, maybe you are like more of the organized one as far as like
so I am. So you admit it. I am
Well,
organized.
talking about it now, thinking about it,
Like, wow, my
yeah.
husband's great.
You know
Thanks,
what? You
babe.
might actually be the organized one. The only
Thank
problem
you.
I have is
Means a
that
lot.
you just leave things everywhere.
I do. Like I'm saying, my SSD card or
I mean, you
yeah.
have like the keys situation,
Oh
right?
my god, I always lose my keys.
Yeah, you always lose your house key, and if it's not your house key, you lose your car key because you don't like them
Well, it's not
together
that
for whatever reason.
Yeah, because
You don't like
the
those
keys
together.
stab me, and I don't like
So
that slider thing. I don't know.
yeah.
I like
Well,
my keys
either way,
specifically.
as a normal person, I just feel like you should have all your keys together instead of having them separate. But for you, because you're Henry, you like to be different. So you have your keys separate.
Well, the key has to look nice by itself, like you know.
I guess so. It just
I don't
makes
know.
it just makes a life easier when you just have them all together.
No,
But
it
you don't
doesn't.
like that.
No, it doesn't.
So you have like your house key separate, you have your car key separate, you have your obviously
Oh,
the store
wallet. What
keys
about my
separate.
yeah, the store key
You have your wallet separate,
from
your
my business
business
cards?
card
I
separate,
literally
and then you have your phone. So
yeah,
what is that, like 5, 6 different things that you just
5 or 6 different small things, yeah,
yeah.
that I could lose. But I don't lose them. I misplace them. They're somewhere in the vicinity,
They can literally be right in front of you and you just don't look
and I'm
right.
just
And
freaking
that's
out.
the
There's been
one thing
times,
that
remember that?
bothers me so much
Yeah.
about you, that I'm like,
I just want it handed it to me.
whenever I tell you, like, I don't know, like, say like you lost your keys, right? I think this did happen to you where you lost
We were
your
in Florida.
keys. You either lost your keys or you lost your wallet.
No, it was my car key. We were in Florida.
And it was like you couldn't find them.
Yeah.
And they were literally right in front of you. All you had to do was like lift up a paper and they were like underneath the paper. And
Yeah.
you said, "Oh, I looked everywhere." And there were
And I
sometimes I had to literally go back to look at where you looked at because you might not even be looking right.
Putting me on blast like that. Okay. I got something for you. I'm just kidding.
I didn't put you on blast. I'm just saying,
No.
like, that's what happens.
Yeah, that is very true. So after a year,
But what I'm trying to say is that without you, or without me, you probably would have never found your keys or your wallet.
see, get yourself a wife who helps you look for your lost items.
And if it wasn't for you, my stuff would have been so disorganized.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I accept your compliments.
Yeah. So we compliment each other, basically, is what I'm saying.
We're so different, but we're the same, but we're different.
It was
That
something
from a
so
movie
little
or something?
too that I remember from earlier, actually. During brunch, I had I don't even know, was it a skillet? I had a skillet, right?
Yeah.
A breakfast skillet, and then on the side I had a biscuit.
Hey,
And
it was good.
the lady asked me what type of jelly, or you asked me. I think you ended up asking me like if
Jelly
I
or
wanted
jam.
jelly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll take grape jelly. And then all of a sudden you wanted strawberry jelly.
Jam.
Oh, well, sorry. I call it strawberry jelly.
It all gets eaten.
Yeah. So I like grape. When before I used to be a strawberry lover,
Yeah,
as far as
I remember
jelly.
that.
And so now
You would always tell me, I want strawberry, I want strawberry.
Yeah, and you always wanted grape.
I always wanted grape.
And now it like switched.
I think I can switch though. I'm okay with either or.
No, you always want strawberry now.
Because I like the texture of strawberry.
Yeah.
But if grape is there, I'll eat grape. I'm good with that.
So I feel like that's one thing that I, picked up off of you.
Or ketchup.
Ketchup. Actually, I did fall in love with ketchup too.
That's another thing.
You just haven't fell in love with like mayonnaise or mustard.
I can't. I just can't. Yeah, ketchup is
essential.
That is
essential.
It's an essential, but they call it
obsession.
No. They call it something. Oh my god, it's a staple.
Staple?
Yeah, it's a staple in our family. If you know us,
see, mine is mustard.
We can probably
mayonnaise.
literally put a straw in a burger with
and
ketchup in it and just slurp it. Like that's how much ketchup we put.
Like
on
you'll probably want
and
like
you,
a ketchup shake.
And you turned up like that.
What?
You like ketchup now? You're like,
I
oh
like
my
ketchup,
god!
But
Like,
I don't like it in everything.
yeah, but from what you used to just like dab it just a little bit
because
and, like,
I didn't
a
really
taste.
feel like ketchup.
And
was
now
that
it's like you
needed.
get your grinder, just like you eat it.
Yeah.
Wait, quick question.
Well,
Put it in the comments below. Put it in the comments below. Do you drizzle your ketchup
eggs.
or do you dip? I dip it. I can't drizzle ketchup like on fries.
Yeah, that's
I can't.
true.
I just cannot do that. I'll put it on the side and I'll dip it and then I'll squeeze some more and then I'll dip it.
Yeah.
Like I'll literally just if you're not watching us on YouTube, if you're listening, I kind of paused there because I was showing that I was still squeezing the ketchup bottle. But yeah, like I'm a dipper. I'm not a drizzle. So comment down below what you like and let's see what we get there.
Yeah.
Are you a drizzler or a dipper? Yeah, after a year, 2 months, I've learned a lot. And it's been a great journey. And I know we have many. It
has not been a year and 2 months.
Yes, it has.
No.
2019, so 2020 was 1 year. And this February is 2 months.
No, you don't count. You don't count that. It's from September.
Oh, so a year and 4 months.
Comes after September. Is it October?
October, November, December.
January, February.
So a year and a half.
That's
Oh,
why I was
okay.
saying a year and a half, and
Listen to your
he kept
wife.
saying a year
Listen
and
to your
2 months.
wife.
That's
Let's
why I was
listen to your
like,
wife.
that's
Don't
not
worry
true.
about it. I know we have
We obviously have our
a little
ups
bit
and
of
downs.
yeah, we have a little bit of time left, but
Oh yeah. So we obviously have our ups and downs. It hasn't been easy, but it's been a
yeah.
really fun thing.
And I think realizing it this Valentine's Day, I'm like super 100,000,000% grateful for you to have
Yeah.
you by my side. Not only
Better
as my
be.
wife, better be. Not only as my wife, my best friend, and my business partner.
Okay.
That felt good. That felt
Okay.
good. To say, you know, I'm getting something tonight. You know, I'm getting something tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't want it with anybody else.
Oh,
Like, I'm
thanks.
super grateful. I already pushed myself to be a better person, but you push my better person to be a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't understand what that means, I have no idea what it means. But Megan and I were constantly trying to be better. Okay. There's times when we compete with each other in a healthy, in the healthiest way.
I think we've always sort of competed
In
a healthy way.
school,
In a healthy way.
in
Yeah.
whatever.
Because like even when we were going to school together, we were always competing about that.
Yeah.
I remember test, quiz,
I always won.
being the teacher's pet, whatever the case may be.
I'll be the teacher's pet. I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
You want to pass your class, become friends with your
always
professors.
the teacher's pet.
Rule number 1, become friends.
Well, rule number 1 is sit in the front next to the desk.
Yeah, sit
next
right in
to
front.
the teacher's desk.
Yeah.
Because that was you. I was more of the person who just wanted to sit down in the back.
Yeah,
and
slowly take your notes. And me, I was like, I already
not
knew
here
it
to pay attention
because
to
I
you.
would study before we go into the class, or I probably knew what we were talking
I just
about.
wanted to be invisible inside that class.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just there just give me my degree.
just give me my.
You took my money already.
See,
Give me my degree.
That's another difference is that you were there for like your A. I was there for just my C, and it was good enough for me. And I was just kind of like, okay.
Okay, so I literally would not study.
Yeah, I know you did.
Biology, I would get hundreds and 90 and up. And I never once studied in that class.
Yeah, I know. You never studied at all anything.
Yeah, I never actually do. I just kind of just pick it up, go with it, and read it a couple times, and all right, that's it.
Yeah, and kiss the teacher's butt.
Whatever. That's how you pass. That's how
know.
you get a degree, okay? You gotta know how to work the system.
I got my degree. Thank you very much.
You actually got yours before mine.
Yeah, I did.
Because I needed one more class, and at that point, I was just done with school.
I have no idea. I thought we took about the same amount of classes.
Yeah.
But I guess we didn't. Somewhere in there, we didn't.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it was calculus. I think that's what it was.
Maybe.
It may have been, but you ended up getting, I don't even know what.
Yeah, they didn't give my.
But,
I walked the stage, but they were like,
Oh,
"Oh,
you got
sorry,
your
we don't."
science degree like 2 years later.
Yeah, I'm
after
just
me.
like, "Oh, so you finally felt
So I
bad
got-
and just give it to
Yeah,
me."
I ended
Anyways,
up getting my science degree a year earlier.
you
than
graduated before me.
Yeah, I graduated
but I was
before
always on
you.
top of class. Like,
And then
boom.
my arts or whatever,
Yeah.
they just kind of told me about the arts, and I was like, okay, I'll go for it, I guess.
So I guess that's pretty much it. How do we end a podcast? Like, do we just say, "Hey, have a good day.
No,
we'll see you next week."
We just end it, and then we'll see you the next time that we do the
Yeah.
podcast, whenever
So-
that podcast is, right?
Yeah. So
It's
again,
not a specific day. It's not a specific time.
just
or
next
whatever.
week, I
Just
guess.
whenever we
we'll
do
see
the
if we can-
podcast, that's when we'll do it.
We'll see if we can post it weekly, so you
Yeah.
keep updated with us, and we'll kind of just spit out our week content of what we did and how we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope you enjoyed. Again, my name is Henry. This is my beautiful bride, Megan. And yeah, this is our first episode 1, Valentine's
Mm-hmm.
edition of how we've been doing and what we're doing. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know that when we're posting. I like saying that. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell,
I
turn
don't
it
even know
on.
how to say it.
Boom,
just,
bam.
Just like us, follow us, and share it.
If
That's all I have to say. Continue to watch us.
Yeah, like,
Hopefully.
definitely.
I know it was kind of like a long segment, but
It was our first
hopefully
one.
It was like an entertainment for you.
It was the first one. You got to know who we were. We've been married for a year and a half. Got it right. Hey.
However long that is.
We
but
talked about our Valentines.
Yeah.
day and what we do, our thoughts. And like I said, guys, we hope you enjoy it, and y'all have a good night. Have a happy Valentine's weekend or week, whatever you prefer, or month for some people. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, click that notification bell.
Bye, guys.